Hey everyone, so I'm going to do an informational video because I haven't done one in a while. I think it's time to. So I'm going to do 10 different kinds. So the first one is cartomancy. So of course this is like tarot, oracle, affirmation cards, even regular playing cards. So an interesting ritual that you can do for yourself. You can get regular playing cards, write down what you may be thinking about, like let's say career, love, family, sickness, whatever, right? So put different cards in the room that you're in and put a black candle on each one and light it. So this will probably take about an hour if you use like the small chime candles. But do a meditation with this, and whichever card is burned, then that's what you need to focus on the most, okay? Or that's what's heavy on your mind. So, just a little idea there. So I think we kind of know what that is, what that entails. So I'm going to move on to two. So the second one is casting. Sorry, I have my notes here, so I'm kind of like reading and trying to like look at you guys. But casting is a divination method in which small objects are assigned meaning, scattered or arranged across a surface, and then interpreted for messages. So I kind of did this before with you guys on here. So I made a circle and then I put something in the middle of that circle, and I had my runes, and whichever ones were face up in the circle, that's what was in my conscious mind, what I'm thinking about all the time and things like that. And then whatever was face down, that's what's in my subconscious mind or in the back of my mind, however you want to say it. So, yeah, you can use all kinds of stuff. You can use runes, I ching, throwing bones, casting lots, shells, staves, charms, dice, and more. It's kind of whatever you use, right? So, I was almost about to say card 3. Number 3 is pendulums. So pendulums are pretty easy. I mean, they're used by beginners because they're so easy. So you can either go to the store and buy a fancy one, with a chain and a crystal on the end of it, or you can make your own out of like crystal, stones, coins, bones, sticks, and really just any objects that can be attached to a chain and suspended in the air. So some people have like their own little board or casting cloth that has yes and no on it. Or you can decide for yourself whichever direction, will be your yes or no, whatever you decide. So 4, we have spirit boards. There's many different kinds, but usually, typically, when someone talks about spirit boards, they think of a Ouija board. They've gotten a really bad rep and a bad, like, scary reputation and stuff, but they're really not that scary. It's really just all about intentions. It's about what you're looking for, right? So if you want to talk to your great great grandma, that's what you're going to get. If you want to summon something, that's what you're going to get. Now, if you are scared of using a Ouija board, you can put a protection circle around you, do whatever protection wards that you practice with, right? So it's really just up to you how you want to do this. But it's not scary. It's not what people make it out to be. People just, I don't know. I think it's kind of like a mindset thing. Like if you go in there and you're like, oops, sorry about the dog. Um, so if you like walk into this like, oh, I'm scared, of course something scary might pop up. You know what I mean? Like it's a mindset, it's an intention thing with this. So 5, we have scrying. So this is the process of looking at an object or substance in order to discern information or receive information, however you want to say it. So you might look for like visual patterns, changes and details of the object or substance may inform their interpretations, while for others, the object substance itself will help them focus and receive psychic information. So some common scrying tools would be like crystal balls, mirrors, water, fire, smoke, polished stones, and melting wax. I have personally not used a crystal ball or polished stones or melting wax. I usually use like a mirror if I'm doing like soul searching and things like that, or a soul reading, like to look in my eyes and see what I kind of see. Um, I use water and fire and smoke. Fire is probably my favorite because I'm a little pyro. But if you're just beginning, I would definitely try probably water and fire first. And you can try mirrors as well when you're first starting out. But to me, I feel like maybe crystal balls are a little, I don't want to say advanced, but they're cool though. Okay, so tasiography, sorry, is number 6. So this is like tea leaf readings, or you can also use coffee grounds. So you will get like images in the tea leaves or the coffee grounds, and that's kind of how you will interpret that. So this can be intuitive, or there are books out there. So there's one called Tea Leaf Readings by Leanne Merriamy. I think that's her last name. It's actually, if you look on my Salem video, I actually hold it up and tell you that I met the author and I got her to sign my book and all that stuff. So that way you can see the cover of the book and know what I'm talking about. So that's that. I am currently trying to learn tea leaf reading. Fingers crossed. I know a little bit, but I'm not like an expert or whatever. So, number 7, we have psychometry, whatever. Can't talk today for some reason. It is the process of discerning information about a person, place, or event by holding an associated item or object. What you are really doing here is connecting to the energy that remains with the object, tying it to the person or circumstance through love, excitement, nostalgia, grief, regret, protection, fear, or other powerful emotions and intentions. Psychometry, I think I'm saying that right, I'm not sure, can be a particularly helpful method for mediums or for those looking to connect with their ancestors. So, I don't have a crystal on hand, but let's say you are holding this pen and it's very important to you. Okay, it's like the most important object that you have in your life. Okay, and you hold it, let's say 5-10 minutes while I'm sitting here talking to you. And then you put it in my hand. I'm going to feel that energy from this pen from you. Going to pick up a lot of emotions and things going on in your life. Hell, I might even see what happened to you yesterday. I can get a vision just from this pen. Okay. I can kind of see where you're at. Like, let's say you're feeling angry about something. I will feel that energy. Okay. That's kind of what that means. Okay. You just kind of, you know, it's not like giving me your energy, but it's kind of giving me your energy. You're just kind of giving me a glimpse into your world is a better way to put it, I guess. That's what I'm trying to get out, but you know me. Sometimes I suck with words. So, psychography Psychography, excuse me, English words. More commonly known as automatic writing. Now, I do a lot of this. Is the process of channeling psychic information through the written word. The key is to write from your stream of consciousness rather than consciously thinking about the words. As you may have guessed, there will not always be complete or even coherent, good Lord, I cannot talk, coherent sentences. Yet often phrases will be written that contain clear, specific messages. Automatic drawing is a very similar divination method where the images produced without planning or conscious thought can resonate intuitively or convey a message. So, a lot of times people will come to me, want to try this. And I'm like, okay, well, just like zone out and write whatever comes to mind. Like, don't even think about it, you know. Or I tell people just to like scribble all over a paper and we'll see what pops up. Usually I get a lot of like X's or 8's or, words kind of hidden in there. But that's what this is talking about. Just scribble, write whatever, and see what pops up, so to speak. So, number 9, we have bibliomancy. So this is the process of randomly selecting a portion of a written text to serve as a message. The most common example is flipping to a random page in a book. The phrase, sentence, or even paragraph you were drawn to on the page will contain a message for you. A similar exercise can be done with music as well if you prefer, where you shuffle a playlist and see what lyrics resonate clearly as a message. So I tend to do this in bookstores, okay? Like I go to Barnes and Noble or Second Charles or wherever, whatever bookstore I'm in, and I just like flip through these pages and I'm like, just give me something that I need to hear today, or tell me something I need to know. What's my next step? Sometimes I get answers like that, just winging it like that. Now, palmistry is number 10, the final one. Of course, we already know what this is, right? Reading of the palm. We interpret the lines, shapes, and details of one's hands to divine information about their personality and potential life path. So this is a form of different divination, that is very centered on personal rather than external information. And so it can be very good for self-reflection or navigating experiences in life. So, I don't really know anything about reading the palm. Like I could not tell you where the heart line is or lifeline and all these signs. All I know is that if you have like an X in this area, then you are blessed by the gift of the gods. So luckily I have that. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be on both hands. I know I have it. Yeah, I have one like right here. But I can't tell. Oh, yep, I do have one. Yep, I have one on both hands. So yay. But yeah, that is all the information that I have on this. I could dive deeper into this. I just kind of want to give you a little overview of all the different types of divination. But if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know. Please don't forget to share and subscribe and hit the notification bell for future videos. Let's see. I'm hoping to do an interview soon. I'm not really sure. I haven't really gotten contacted about being interviewed, so we will see on that. I'm going to probably reach out to a few people here pretty soon and do some interviews soon. Just kind of like get to know people, see the path that they're on and how they got there, type of thing. If there's any questions that you would want me to ask someone, just comment underneath this video and let me know what you would want me to ask people. So I will see you guys next time in the full moon video. Blessed be.